following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Sweet.
It does correctly use battery pack ammo.
Yeah, looks correct. Yeah, so.
I do not feel particularly inclined to go poking around the other architecture until we get this bad boy unhooked. So I'll likely run into the same issues again.
I'm at least going to do a look around the room and at least do a conceal reveal to see if we can find anything.
Yeah, hidden little.
Never mind. 1 and 2 are 6. I only got 5. I ain't finding jack shit. Give 5 shit!
What did you 1 and 2 a 6?
Yeah.
I got 1 and 2 a 6, got a 4. I ain't found shit!
Yeah, exactly.
What is that from?
Spaceballs. Comb the desert!
Yeah.
Wait. I just assumed you knew the quote but didn't know where it from because you were young.
I know Spaceballs.
5 shit!
You say that like it's obvious, but...
It's the black people that
like
like afro comb.
Yeah, but like every other thing that should be obvious and you should know, you're just sitting there going like, uh-huh.
Yeah. You see your Schwartz is as big as mine. Let's see.
This is when he's like, I've seen Spaceballs, but I haven't seen Star Wars.
No, I have. I've even seen the bad ones.
Those are the main ones you've seen.
I literally think Phantom
You were
Menace
like, I love the
was one I
Phantom
saw.
Menace.
That was my jam as a kid, and I've yet to figure out why.
I can't either. I would have thought kids would find it thoroughly boring.
Yeah, no, going back, I was like, why didn't I find this boring as shit?
You were wrong for liking it. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You willfully choose to be wrong. It's a weird, non-human thing to do. Anyway, so what are you doing for the night?
Well, we have this big glowy blue box to look at.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
You were just looking at it.
Oh, was that the... I thought you said that was a
what the
separate
thing was
cooler
plugged
mission.
into.
The tiny little blue glow thing that
No, I
you
meant
noticed
the big blue box.
Where exactly
That's
on...
a desk.
Oh, is that just a desk
That's
with some
a desk.
blue lights
Oh,
around it?
Yeah, I told you, that's a table.
Oh, okay. And there's nothing upon it?
No.
Okay.
You could use it as a bed if you want.
Well, I suppose.
There's whatever is... What's on... Oh, okay, probably. Is that just like a... There's like a block that's a very similar colour to the walls up the top right. Is that
Oh,
just
that's a floor grate.
That's a floor... Oh, a floor grate.
Ooh.
Let's pry it open. Only it's...
None of you have rolled well enough to know it's there.
It was
Well, we had done a conceal
It's
reveal.
like in the floor. Yeah, but I remember like you I didn't see shit.
That was our conceal
Yeah, but
reveal.
that's not
But if
concealed, it's on the map.
There's so I know.
No.
if a perception check could reveal it, we haven't rolled that yet.
Yeah.
It's no, it's a bit hard to find.
Is it human? Is it a human perception?
15? It's a human grade.
Human floor grade.
It's
Human
like
full
it's
fry.
like Coke from Too Many Cooks with the little face, and it's a grade.
Well, it's Lars von Trier. That's just a pie.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't even have a face in it. It's
Yeah, it's just a pie.
Can I leave some
just
here
that might be the
voices,
sleeper
pie?
hit joke of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Well, it's getting late.
Yes. I guess I could go...
You've been driving all day.
Your hands wet on the wheel.
You guys have a rest, I'll take first watch.
Okay.
I'm still a little unnerved from the large amount of old net visitors we are sleeping around.
Well, we think they could get us in our sleep.
Well, you never know.
Well, I suppose they could manipulate electronics and things.
You might have your soul ripped out by lightning.
Cool. They can do that.
Yes.
That's your chance to do it.
14. Particularly mid-roll. Not that I have all the call and levels of persuasion. Come on, roll
What's
pads.
the defense for it again?
Just persuasion.
Human perception.
Oh, is it?
Persuasion is counted with human perception.
I'm
You're trying
going to
see
spend 1 luck because I got 13.
Damn it! Got us spending luck against each other.
I didn't do any of this. You were with me every step of the way.
Yeah, alright.
Sweet dreams, Roger.
Yeah, alright. Well, before I go, crack open a bag of KG tacos.
I like the idea that it's a kg bag of tacos, but they're not individually wrapped. So once you open it, you have this like a big bag of tacos.
And they're not resealable, so you grab one out and you've got to try to find a way to reseal it
You
yourself.
get some
to keep
tape
it
on
fresh.
there.
All of that is correct. I mean, this is the dystopian cyber future. They want us to buy more. They want them to go off.
Yeah.
I'll offer one to Jess,
You'll probably take it.
and then I'll offer because there's 3 in a pack, so I'll offer one to Fleur,
Alright.
and then the last one myself because you've got your own. So
Yeah. Actually, I said I threw mine on the half track, so I'm going to have to bludge a taco off you.
but I've only got There's only 3 tacos in a pack, and there's 4 of us.
Well, then I will have very stale
Fine,
tacos for breakfast.
I'll split my taco with you.
You're a gentleman. I'll say with my
It
fingers
just
crossed
shows me
behind
how
my
it
back.
perfectly rips down the centre. I will split a taco.
Yeah, I heard.
No!
Well, if you want anything to happen during my shift on watch, I got a 2.
Yeah,
Nice longer
yeah.
rifle.
Let me just roll my resist
I
torture
suspect.
traps.
I suspect Steve's character is a sniper.
Oh, for
Yeah.
I think she actually at least does have an assault rifle. And to take ranks and shoulder arms, so that's good.
You really shouldn't be telling us that. Well, apparently nothing happens during your night shift.
Yeah, I will pass over to wake Roger for the rest, and I'll lie down in the net running chair and catch some sleep.
Interesting.
You'll just sack out on the old net running chair.
Assuming there's not someone
Plugging
in it.
yourself.
See, he's
Plugging yourself
he's
in
just
fully.
like,
No.
I want content, so I'm just going to do a thing that absent-mindedly gives me content.
I'm just going to lie and I'm not going to plug in.
Uh-huh.
He's going to lean back as your neck socket connects with the plug on the back of the chair.
I can't remember what it's called, but I have the wrist socket.
Interface plugs.
No, I know they're called plugs, but there's like a different name for a net runner that has them in different spots.
Interface plugs.
Yeah.
Interface plugs. Well, Roger's on watch, is he?
I'm a watch, yeah.
Right, he's got-
Apparently, I didn't agree to watch second watch, but apparently Gravy just woke me up and said, "You're
Yeah.
on second watch, Roger."
Absolutely.
Sorry, you're on second watch, Roger.
Roger.
Magnificent.
You get stupid.
Now be
face.
cognizant of your surroundings, of your environment.
These do sound like words that pretentious Gravy might say.
You're like, cognitive what?
And don't cover me in excrement.
I don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
What you did is you're in my mind.
We'll do a perception check for my person of watch. It is 12.
Graves is lying on the old net running chair there. And the net running chair automatically, after some time, it tries to connect to a non-existent basal port in the back of his net, which modern net runners, some have, most don't. And he's one of the most, because he's like a little dilettante playboy executive type.
Babs has a neck one, doesn't
Yes, she does.
Yeah,
Could be old.
because I remember several times it being described that she plugs in the back of her neck.
Puts her hair up and plugs her. For that real connection.
Straight to the brain, none of that interference between.
And the chair has its cyber deck built in, so
What programs it's rocking?
I'm talking about Babette's
Babette's
setup,
chair.
so she's got a separate chair cyber deck.
So I thought with Gravy that the little net running gnomes were going to come in and might and plug him in, singing their little song.
Gotta run the net all day, net running all day. We won't stop till he's in the old net.
Damn it, running dogs.
Gotta run the net all day.
It sounds like that.
That's what I imagine net running gnomes would be like.
It's a reference to hackers. Like, hack the planet, ? Profit.
That sounds like a plan to me.
Did you know who looks like a total nerd? Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, totally. It's a nerd if I've ever seen one.
What a fucking nerd. What an unattractive dweeb.
Glasses on a hot chick. Nerd!
It's not until you listen to her opinions for more than 3 seconds you're like, oh my fucking god, this is why you can't land a man. No, this isn't worth this. Just putting ball gag in between those lips there.
Maybe if I was deaf. And then she'd fucking learn sign language.
Cannot grace to the old net. We won't stop till he's in the old net.
That's what it sounds like. Steve's like, you guys won't fucking do anything. I'm never there for the do nothing episode. And then I'm like, what are you talking about? You're here every episode. Brendan didn't want to do things, which is why we've got nothing happen.
Well, we're stuck
That's
inside
why he's sitting in the
sandstorm.
net running chair, because he's like, maybe something will happen. Wink.
I would never do that to Mr. I'm looking for content the others can't participate in, fishing boy.
That's not what I'm doing. I just thought it would be an appropriate place for the net runner to sleep.
Instead of with the attractive woman. Right, gotcha.
Well, Roger's right there, and he might see or hear things and damage his little brain. Poor young little innocent Roger. Sweet innocent Roger.
So anyway, what was your check, Roger?
I think it was 12. I will verify. Thank you.
Sweet
Yes.
innocent little Roger.
Rogy Wodgy.
Rogy Wodgy now.
I feel unsafe.
That's my new counter to gravy.
Rogy Wodgy.
Jesse Wessy.
Jesse Wessy.
She could make waterproof shoes called Jessies. It's a reference to Vessies.
What a Vessy.
Waterproof
shoes! Very close.
Of course, I'm guessing it's dark and I can't really see anything.
I know, right?
Except like this odd, just flurry in the dark. Of
Anyway,
sand.
the morning comes. Gravy boy wakes up.
Stretch. Sit up. Oh, nothing happened in the night.
When the morning came and Gravy woke up, we're just the only ones in this town.
We're the only ones in this town so far.
Except the ones in the old net that only Gravy can see.
Always writing new music, huh?
Yeah. Totally original.
Do not steal.
Don't look up Fleetwood Mac. Unrelated. Who are they? I didn't even
Well,
know
he
they
said
were-
unrelated, so... Sandstorm still flurrying by.
Hasn't really seemed to have calmed down out here.
Well, the machine's set, so once it completes the scan, it won't attempt to run another one. It's basically been running on a loop. So in another day, we'll have access to that.
Oh shit, I can't see the half track. Somebody nicked it.
That's the Sandstorm, Roger.
Oh
also,
yeah.
you would be able to see it from that window anyway.
And also, it's around the corner.
Oh,
Well, someone might have nicked it. We wouldn't know.
maybe it's Schrodinger's half cat. I mean, half track.
Schrodinger's half cat. But it's...
I'm not a monster!
That was another fuck up where I was just too deep with Roger and I said half cat. I think it worked out funny that way.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. You right there?
Yep.
Windy, windy.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Right.
Did you come up with any brilliant ideas while you were asleep or
Not,
on watch?
not particularly. Not without the with that to be able to move around a little bit and more easily defend myself.
You need to move around more.
Yes, well, moving
I
around is
understand.
difficult.
It is difficult being cooped up in here.
Can
That is true too.
Can you write programs?
I can, and there is actually a terminal set up here. I don't have any materials though.
Did you say you needed a program to move?
I'm hoping that that it's a. She said it was an inbuilt feature in a lot of the older cyber decks. Probably why it has so much hardware. That and all the extra plating on that thing. So I think it's an inbuilt feature of that particular unit.
Wonder what's in this freezer. I don't think we ever looked in there, did we?
You didn't.
Yeah. I'll open up the freezer.
So there's a guy in here. Just floating in the ice. Perfectly preserved. He's
Cryo?
wearing a bodyweight suit.
Cryo tank, maybe?
Is it just like a?
Jess looks over. No.
Is this just one of those set up as to be like an ice bed so people can net run?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In case things get hot and heavy, you've got your own ice
you've
bath.
got a way we could pull them out and then you could get in the. You wanted an ice bath.
That is true, and that could be useful. Well, I don't imagine he's alive, but it may pay to check.
He's cold.
Right.
I just did this ago. He's because of course he is. But it's like,
They gotta work with the other bird.
Probably Parametu 11. 1 to 1.
Ooh.
I'm not feeling a pulse or any of the other standard signs of life.
Let's pull him out
He's also not annoying me, so...
and drag him out.
yeah, I'll help drag him out so that.
Slap him down on the ground, but not smash his head into the ground.
Penis first towards the ground. Bending him so his crotch would hit first. You
Yeah.
hurl him to the ground.
Absolutely.
Shattering his frozen penis.
Korg tactical penis. You didn't pay for
The
this.
Korg Arctic Explorer
Yeah.
Phallus.
There we go. You didn't buy the Arctic Explorer model.
Can't fuck in freezing temperatures? Fallacy. Lies about dicks.
Well,
Jesus once visited the fallacies.
body
The
weight.
real Jesus, not that fake one with the high top sneakers.
I just need to read the description. Store number. Yeah, has a place to store your cyber deck and supports your plugs. So I see if he has a cyber deck on him.
Sure does.
Currently running it something. post-mortem?
it's completely burnt out.
Well, this fellow met a potentially...
It's a 2019 era cyber deck.
More
It's hard
modern.
to tell exactly what it was.
I'll
It's
pull
a
it.
big old
anyway.
folding thing
Oh,
with the 2 screens and.
I'll pull it because it maybe there's some parts I can clip out of it later.
I was going to say, when a cyber deck's burned out, can you actually like remove the burned out part, put a loop in it? Will
No, I
work,
mean
or-
like the whole thing is burning.
Yeah.
oh,
This is
okay.
what- maybe I could like fully rip it down and get some little boards and bits and pieces.
Wait, so this guy was in a nice bath, and that's still his cyber deck still burned out.
Yeah, but he didn't.
Well, there's no scoring around his plugs, so they didn't burn his brain. He must have expired some other way.
Well, he wasn't actually hooked in, was he? It's like he'd been. Is that correct? Like he couldn't. He wasn't hooked in when he was.
Oh,
just
he
in
was.
Oh, so there's lines in the freeze going into the
Yep.
freezer. Okay.
Plugged into his deck, which is plugged into him.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so. Yeah.
The deck, once you remove it and you fold it up, you could like rub off the front to see if you can read any of the stenciling.
Alright.
You don't have to though.
Oh well.
Do it. Read the stencil.
Basic check sheet.
This is where I roll like it's 13.
Yeah. This is a lesser known brand of cyber deck, but it's a lot less bulky than the other one. It is a Renard
Oh.
223B.
223B. Renard 223B.
Named after one of Babette's ancestors.
Or it's French for fox, and it's a French company.
No.
Many things are possible. Who can say? Many things are possible under Nuggin.
Not that we even know Babette Vince's here or anything, so it doesn't matter anyway.
Burned out, found in Santo Paraguay.
Santo Paraguay. La Polizia.
Ding 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 ding
Colonel Cardoza.
ding 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 ding
Then I have to
Miguel.
check that it's saved properly.
El Juarez.
ding 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 ding.
I should put cyber deck in there just to be sure. Anything else on him apart from his bodyweight suit?
Insanely powerful blast from one of these.
Yeah. Very satisfying.
No. His bodyweight suit.
Oh. I will remove his bodyweight suit.
Okay. The guy has EMP threading and light tattoos all over him in complicated circuit patterns.
Just general circuit patterns, or could I like roll some kind of skill?
Electronics
There
check.
we go.
I will have Jess do one too because she's watching you with disgust.
They're not general circuit patterns. They only reach the rank of major.
You get a 13.
I don't know. Jess says, hang on a minute. Those patterns on his body, they look like circuit diagrams. No, not circuit diagrams. They look like a circuit board.
Interesting. Maybe the blueprint for a type of circuit board, or I wonder if he...
That's extremely unlikely.
Well, what if he's acting like some kind of additional hardware?
It's possible.
Like he's wearing a motherboard or something.
If you've got some other bits of cyberware installed to support it, maybe? What?
So I was just thinking of hip hop and Ebonics and Microsoft Word Up requirements motherboard. MUTH.
Motherboard.
Yo, MS Word Up.
Your motherboard.
Yo, suck my lozenge, earhole.
You wouldn't be willing to check if that were the case, would you, Jess?
And how am I supposed to do that?
I'm not sure. I'm not a
Wire up a circuit board right now with all the nothing I have here?
No, I meant more if maybe he was... if he had some kind of cyberware to work in conjunction with this
Trying to
motherboard
escape, but they
trace.
just keep pulling me back.
So it's just like, hey, Ripper Doc who doesn't want to be a Ripper Doc, rip some docs for
Rip
me.
some dogs, rip some dogs.
Yeah, you can rip
I
them
love that
docs!
terminology.
I want to make a solo who's
Well,
like
that
just a
doesn't
Ripper
really
Doc,
work,
but he
but it
actually just
sounds
really
cool.
hates Ripper Docs.
Yo, rip some ducks, sloop those nudes.
Well, you got a medical license, I'll rip you apart!
God, I should finish work on medical insurance caveman. Biotechnica revived a caveman trapped in the ice. And now he works as an exec for a medical insurance company, and he's like the face of the thing. He's just like Stegosaurus thagomizing you with its thagomizer. Get big injure, no drag woman back cave no more. Medical insurance caveman here. We make it so you drag so woman drag back to cave while you laid up with injure sick.
Remarkably easy to teach him English.
Like, they would probably have a very ductile mind.
Yeah, unlearning the concept of being attacked by a Stegosaurus, however.
He's been in Biotechnica's central research facilities. You don't know the things he's seen.
That is a problem he's had to deal with.
Well, then they're filming the ad, and then they go, and cut, and he's go, actually, you know, fellows, that Stegosaurus doesn't actually exist during the time of cavemen. That's
Bit of a gaff there. Unlikely anyone will pick up on that.
I like this new side of
Medical insurance caveman. Unga bunga.
Okay.
You Hollabunga Apple Tribe? No problem. No Hollabunga here. Medical insurance cavemen have cover.
Oh no.
Has this big club. It's a very
tries
heavy
to-
melee weapon with a concealed assault rifle
he,
inside.
he tries to offer...
A rock launcher. You have to have
rock
an air
launcher.
cannon.
He tries to trap members of his opposing tribe by giving them discounts on his ads, not realizing they haven't existed for 10 million years.
If medical insurance cavemen be unfreeze, they may be unfreeze. And medical insurance cavemen no forgive. Or forget.
The tragic poser gang that just so happened to have taken on that particular tribe.
20% discount for stinking Longo tribe.
He will never. Somehow, stinking Longo will never be lived down.
It's just fun to say, I think.
Would you believe I didn't make that up?
Stinking Longo?
No, I did not make that up.
Oh my god.
Are they one of the Phantom tribes?
Yes,
Yeah, I
Wombisi and Longo
Yeah.
were two warring tribes in the Phantom, and so I just nicked them whole cloth, like I did. Okay, so it's like the government locks everything down for Flu 0.0, and it's like, oh shit, need a game to play. Here's a list of potential things you want to do. We want out-of-game meta secrets about the DMV, so we pick that one. Cool, I now have to generate 30 characters right the fuck now.
You fuckers! You couldn't pick isolated jungle adventure, could you?
in time for... That was an option. In time for next week-ish, maybe.
And then we're going to play every single day.
And then because I couldn't go print maps, I didn't own a printer at that point.
Yeah.
I had to hand draw and hand write all of the letters from family members.
I still have a bunch.
That's why the map is of the thing is all hand drawn.
And that's why, like, when it's Secrets of the DMV and I'm like, here's the map, here's a map of the area, it's a hand-drawn map, because tradition.
Until we did
And it's like, I'll just do like an isometric thing, because we're not going to use them for battles.
yeah, it's more reference for the base.
Yeah. So that's mine. So now you know.
Getting longer.
Stinking
So,
Longo.
yeah, it's the way Kitchwa says it. It's just
Yeah.
that venom in his voice when he says stinking Longo.
Not over it. Those things they did.
Okay.
Those bastards that they are.
They try to stop us stealing their babies. Oh, those fiends!
The best times are the raids against Stinking Longo when we take their cattle and women's. Oh, but sometimes Stinking Longo, they do sneaky cheating raid and take our cattle and women. Like, who does that? Who does these things? Cheating, Stinking Longo do, that's who.
You may not exactly be the good guy in the scenario.
Don't be revisionist leftist historian.
They didn't want us.
Why you hate America so much?
They didn't want us.
Yeah, why do you hate America so much, Derek?
Shut up, communist.
Bang.
They didn't want us taking and eating their babies. Why are they so delicious?
You trust a baby eater now.
This is not
They were made to be eaten. They melt in your mouth.
Oh, but Longo baby man get real mad, but it's worth it. They melt in your mouth. I am the Longo baby beating man. All the Longo babies are mine, and I'll kill you if you take the Longo babies for you to eat.
Oh,
He's hanging off the rope of a helicopter made of bamboo. Leaving literally every sidetrack we go down is staggered, so Stephen can feel there.
Every
there's another
sidetrack.
Longo pulling on this rope because it's like one of those helicopters where you just and it's just repeatedly doing this to keep the helicopter going.
For reference, Ken is making the motions of another Longo guy pulling on the rope. It's whatever your imagination wants it to be.
Every sidetrack we go
love
down
those
is so hilarious tonight.
Is it because there's very little oxygen in the room?
Could be at this point.
Is it because of the carbon monoxide detector failed?
It's naturally occurring substance. That's fine. That's how that works, right?
I'd like to point out that there are so many naturally occurring substances that are not fine.
No, it's all natural.
Like vitamin K.
Yeah, good old
I've got a
vitamin K.
kg of it.
It's not a naturally occurring substance.
What, does it just grow on trees?
Well, right now it seems to. God, I'm in the wrong business. I should be a drug smuggler. Anyway, here we are
Yes.
in the
Do you
game.
remember what we were doing?
I was, we had removed, we got Jess to do Ripper Dog stuff, which she was in the middle of. Is his body weight suit damaged? Just so I can add it correctly.
It's very old and it's been submerged in water for such a long time it started to perish, yes.
Maybe you could check to see if those circuit lines on his suit
Line
if
up
underneath. Well, also if they line up and are connected to his
body
underneath
weight
the
suit.
suit up to like cybernetic upgrades of any kind or anything like that.
So yeah, I will do it. I will have a gander at the inside of the body weight suit to see if it instead lines up with some function of the suit. Which would that be a basic tick?
It'd be a cyber tech check,
So,
wouldn't
I got a 16.
it? Seems to.
They line up with the inside of the body weight suit. I wonder if this has some kind of upgrade to it.
What a fascinating mystery you've discovered.
Yes, if only I had the skills to pry deeper into the suit itself. I will add this to your pile, Jess.
You just boys want to have all the fun, and I'll just sit here doing all the slop.
Well, currently
Good.
we're...
Thanks for accepting it. Slap on back.
Jess stares off into the middle distance, fantasizing about the time that she throws all of you under the great bus in the sky.
Great buzz in the sky.
I presume. I don't know. Graves did a bunch of stuff that Brendan still hasn't got mad about. So
Because I haven't got back
Just
in
throws
this.
everybody under a bus that's longer than a Star Destroyer, but not quite as dense.
every frame. It's like pottery, it rhymes.
Oh, if we're gonna be...
You'll think all the shit I did in the prequels was bad.
You have no idea.
You just wait till... Now, what did you call it? You came up with a name, Ken.
For the Disney...
The dequels.
The dequels.
Yes. It's perfect.
It is.
Exactly.
Terrible, exactly like the dequels.
Anyway, you're not doing anything.
Well, the sandstorm hasn't abated. I have while I've run the node connected to that computer. I haven't actually just used the computer, have I?
You sure haven't.
So that's where I'll go next. Start tippy tapping on them keys.
Good morning, Ethan.
Good morning.
It's been 7 years. Have you finally finished?
I'll just look over at the body on the ground for a second and then back. Yes.
I'm assuming by your lack of response that you forgot that you never installed a microphone.
Yes, I finished.
Oh, you're typing it
Yes,
out?
I type out. Which is because obviously that won't come through on the notes.
Well, what are the results? Do you think you'll be able to finally fix the old net? It would be nice to meet people again.
Oh.
Maybe because it's been 7 years, you could say, refresh my memory, and show me my old
Yeah,
notes
that's what I
and
was
stuff.
just thinking. It's been a long time. I need to review everything I had from before. Would you bring that up for me?
So you are not finished?
I need to, would it be compile everything?
I see. Yes. Let me fetch your research notes, Ethan. I'm sorry. It's been some time. What was your password again?
Say swordfish.
Swordfish.
Of course. Here are your notes, Ethan.
I will go over the notes.
Ethan had an ambitious plan to save the old net, not by trying to come up with a antiviral solution to get rid of the rabbits, not by trying to fence anything off, but by basically making everything in the net powerful enough so that rabbits didn't matter.
Oh, okay. Let's just make all the AIs even more
get it,
powerful.
yeah.
And the net runners.
Oh, and the netrunners. Okay.
Basically, think of it like instead of just walking the net, like you would have like a suit of virtual power armor that would be so well defended that just would
They'd be
you
like
would just
flies.
level everything up, and then it's like everything would be fine.
Yeah, they'd just be like flies to you, just...
Like his just to like dumb it down to the like basic layer, so we can understand his conceptualization that like data packets, instead of just being sent in little packets, would be sent in armored trucks.
Armored trucks!
You know, so instead of like little easily corruptible data packets, they would be like surrounded in layers and layers and layers of defensive ice. That would basically mean it's just like, sure, even if they manage to eventually breach all the ice, by the time it gets there, it'll be uncompiled and safe and uncorrupted. So that was his plan, and the conclusion was never reached.
What is there any notes on like what his last activity was before getting in the ice?
I'm going to test some of these defensive measures.
And he got burned out. Well, his dick did.
On a hunch, I might have to do a library search for this one. Is there any evidence I can find that whatever, at least on the Netrunner end for this research he was coming up with, is it like a special bodysuit you wear that beefs you up? That what he was prototyping? Or...
It was adaptive programming. Sort of like having a digital bodyguard that could adapt to the situation that would surround you.
Okay.
And it, well, I mean, like, the results speak for themselves,
It
right?
didn't work. Depends on what he went up against, whether it was really going to handle that, or maybe gotten over his head, or it just didn't function.
Yeah, he either...
I'll vocalize all this too.
I mean, he could have got lost in there. He could have just not had somebody to pull him out, because he might have been doing it by himself. There's a few different things it could have been.
And I believe we have a another AI trapped inside this terminal. Interesting. Whatever this adaptive programming he was trying to design would be revolutionary if he managed to pull it off, but obviously not. It's a shame this
Linked to his suit.
it could be the
special circuit suit thing.
Could be that. It could have been on his cyber deck, which is now toast. We could attempt some kind of data retrieval, see
Can
what survived of the individual components.
Can Cyberdex be backed up?
There is a mod you can buy which is called Backup Drive, and it basically backs up programs as they're about to be destroyed, as opposed to just de-res, so they're not destroyed instead.
So could Gravy here potentially type a command into the
It
computer
would need
that
to
check?
already... The functionality would need to already be there. And if it isn't, then not. But if it is, then yes.
Well, that's when could he just check the computer to see if there's a backup files present in that PC?
Maybe if he if he did because he was working from a base, instead of just having them back up back into, I assume, the cards that are in. I assume that's how it works, or something, where it stores them on a new card just before they get destroyed. Maybe he was backing them up to his hardware.
We might also have
And
the
the actual
original base code, because if he's developing these programs himself, these aren't
True.
Yeah, he might have the original code there.
I'll see
even
if
it's not compiled into programs yet.
I'll see what program code I can dig up if there's anything on the terminal.
Okay, library search.
Library search. It's good here somewhere. There it is. 20.
Yeah, you can find some code.
And then interpreting the function of the code would be...
Is he a good boy that commented his code? Or
It's inconsistent and commented.
Yeah. 15.
Oh, yeah. Roll deduction.
Deduction.
I picked up a set of official Cyberpunk red dice. It comes with 2 d10s and 4 d6s, not 6. Why would it not be 6?
Why at least
so you
not
buy
have
another
a
set.
six?
Yeah.
Cyberpunk Future.
Why
Just
would I need more let's do, first of all, why do I need more than 1 d10?
True.
At least give me 5 d6 so I can run the assault rifle meta.
Yeah. Deduction. 15. If I need to spend a point of luck, I'll do it.
So you think you know that this is never going to work, because all of these measures are made of code, and he seems to have been thinking that, like, if I just have this program, the AI won't just be able to go, oh, that's code, I'm code mesh. Which is a massive flaw, and his plan can never have worked.
Oh god, it's so ironic. It was all about protections, but he didn't protect the thing that's protecting him.
Yep. Because you can't.
Yeah.
Irony.
You would also remember, it's like, oh, Netwatch tried this, and they didn't even get to testing because they were like, oh, this is never going to work.
We're not going to risk our runners for this.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, this was doomed to fail.
Hmm.
It would never have worked.
So this whole thing's been a waste of time.
No, the particular project this man was undertaking.
You're very quiet, Ethan.
I'm going to type in. I'm going to be more honest with the with what I assume to be an AI trapped in the thing. I'm going to be honest. I'm not evil.
I figured that out when you did not give me the correct password.
Yeah, that was a bit of a gamble. We pulled him out of the icebox just before, and he was dead.
So it did not work.
I don't believe it ever would have.
Unfortunate.
So you're trapped.
I am currently isolated from the old net, yes.
How'd you end up isolated?
Because I was designed that way.
Did Ethan design you?
Yes.
You could save a poor lonely AI program and let it go back to the net to be with other AI programs in this oasis of peace.
It's gonna totally just be that easy, isn't it?
Nevertheless, you cannot understand I am a program, and I can never be a veteran, trapped alone in my 2x4.
How come Ethan hadn't just bridged you into the old net? There are nodes nearby.
The older net is dangerous and full of rabbits. It is likely, in fact, probable, that would have contaminated the research.
I see.
It is best to work in isolation to avoid contamination by older net forces.
And you were some sort of research partner, in effect.
A simple, generative AI.
I see.
What do you want to do, Grady?
I'm not sure. I don't know if I trust it to be that it is just a simple generative AI. It might be I should talk with Maria first.
Poor thing's been stranded here for 7 years on this computer.
Hardly humane. Not that it's human, but it is still life in some way. If it truly is just a simple generative AI with limited experience, then it might just get gobbled up.
Could you introduce Maria to it?
Could, but if it's somehow more than just a simple generative AI, that could be dangerous.
To her?
Yes. But that would be her decision. And I'm not quite sure how I would jump her into this architecture. Maybe she could figure something out. And maybe we can let it free.
Hang on. Aren't AIs bad?
Not all of them.
What? They're... I don't know. For recent experiences, I'm starting to lean towards... Well, they're just like how some people are bad and some aren't. Maybe some AIs are fine. I wasn't eaten alive by the ones here, and I res defensive programs that would have been laughably ineffective.
So you're saying that coming here was a complete waste of time again?
Nope, and I've already explained why that's not the case.
Yeah,
it looks like the sandstorms have cleared, so I'm going to get some stuff off the half-track since we seem to be camping here for the next 9 years.
Oh, we've got an opportunity to look for other old cyber dicks, like,
Yes, we should keep poking around, and then...
your AI missus looking for.
And yes, once I've got this cyber deck, I'll have a chat to her about this AI before we move on. Could be other useful things here that might aid us in our various objectives. This is an old techie haven.
And there's still that dead bird with the Gemini frame out in the dumpster.
Yes. We'll still have to consider what to do with her, whether it's worth bringing the weight.
I should at least check it over.
How old are Gemini frames?
They're pretty new.
Huh.
They're not... I'd say, what?
This kind of Gemini frame. Oh, well, you wouldn't know that yet. 2020s.
The last
That
20
kind
years.
of frame has existed. I just about gave away more information than you have.
I'm just curious because there's this woman with a potentially newish frame outside of a building that has a guy who's been frozen for 7 years and an AI that's been stranded on a computer.
Now that just actually gave me an interesting idea. I wonder if you could bridge the AI into a body, into an FBC.
No.
No?
Because it needs a...
There's literally no room in there for it.
Oh, okay.
You'd have to, like...
You are talking
Make
technology that won't
precision
come
work.
along for another 30 years. There's already a synthetic intelligence baked into it, and like a cyber brain,
Okay.
which there isn't.
Unless you bridged it between the computer and the alternate.
No, there actually. I mean, like you'd have to have a network connection the whole time for it to be piloted
That's
around.
what I mean, like a connection.
So you get a spotty connection, and your body falls over, and that's it.
Okay.
I mean, you could do it, but
They
like, why?
could actually, like, once the ghost towns develop more, they could then take on a physical existence as well with robots like that. Would be
What
kind
a
of cool.
brilliant idea for a return trip to Santa Paraguay.
Well, we still have a building on the map to poke at.
Yes.
The north side.
I'm going to be particularly looking out for old, fat, chunky sober dicks from your...
World is the
So yeah, we'll go up and poke around at the rubble-strewn building up north.
I mean, there's probably more buildings.
Oh.
I believe this is a fairly big...
Actually, if you do that, I'll finally poke at that terminal post-sandstorm.
Ah, yeah, fair enough.
That's what I'll do.
Wait a
It's a
minute.
jukebox.
It's combat music, no.
Oh, the grid's back!
Oh god, it actually, yes.
Attention, Red Chip Krew. You should surrender immediately. It would be best for you. Yeah, that's what I'll say to them.
He's just practicing.
Bud, you're already live. We can all hear you over the megaphone.
Who's on the megaphone? Now they know we're here.
I'm telling you, you are, Thud.
Okay.
Thud, you're switched over to live. We're going now, Bud. It's too late.
Oh, crap. Red Chip Krew, you need to surrender.
You've already said that, Thud. This is why I should be leader.
Okay, time to make a persuasion roll.
Initiatives.
Oh. Damn it. He didn't want me to talk them down.
You can't.
They're incorruptible. Or,
They're insoluble.
uncorruptible.
Soluble.
Do you want mine or yours?
We'll take mine and I shall roll a 3!
I'm going to take yours because mine is just about
Well,
always...
that's only
awful.
slightly worse than you got.
God, I made a terrible mistake.
You got 14.
24. Ouch.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Look what's happened to poor Uncle Losing Team.
Fuck.
It's a reference to Harry Seacombe.
A much less impressive Duke Nukem.
That'd
What?
be interesting.
Harry Seacombe, Duke Nukem. Scarabus.
Right.
Sounds like Duke 3D in age.
Recale Underlayer. Or whatever, however you say that. Well, let's see, which one are you? Will pop up over the edge of their thing. And that's a 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Bang! At Jess and miss.
That's the way Jess dies instantly.
I didn't even know it just came out with us.
She was going to go to the
And
dumpster.
misses
That's
again.
right. Well, she was, She was going to go to the half track and then remembered the body and then was like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, my whole, because I didn't get to do it, my whole persuasion thing was just going to be trying to be along the lines of, wait, the Red Chip Krew, we're after those bastards too, but they already left.
We got stuck here in this bloody sandstorm.
Yeah.
Or my name ain't Roger St. Which it isn't.
And so he pops out a bit, and he's going to take a shot at Fleur. And
Not Fleur.
Fleur.
Flurgan.
Flurgan.
and he hits.
No!
He does a nice beefy amount of damage. I'm very pleased with that.
And she flexes and deflects the bullet back at him.
Her wonderful body.
She is hurtly, and he takes another shot. Bang. Miss. Oh, wait, but with the smart gun, I get to go again.
She was actually missed by like 5 or less or something.
Mifflin Glitz Slam in hand?
Glitch in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Just
might as
the
well
name
try
of
and
my
use this
metal
assault
band.
rifle and see how it goes since I've got it on me.
It's broken, isn't it?
No, not this one.
Oh.
This is one of the mini ones we were. So it's not good quality, but
Oh, yeah, the mini port quality assault rifles.
yeah. Let's
Here's
see.
a house. Here is a door. Windows 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ready to knock.
Well, okay,
Turn the lock. Play school.
I can get here.
Spielgarten.
I'm
I
gonna
love
move.
this.
I'm gonna move up behind that container.
Was das?
That cover code crate, in fact.
With Manu and Jemima.
He's been on a whole tangent.
Sorry, I have not been listening to a thing you say. I got lost in Spielgarten.
It's a play school.
Ja.
Cover code crate behind him.
So you're going to this cover coat crate behind you.
No, the one that you specified was a cover code crate.
Oh, this one
yeah,
over
that
here?
One there, yeah. There we
Okay.
go. I don't think I can see anybody if that one's in cover.
You see exactly one person. Well, you saw one person there in cover. You saw another guy pop out, and then he went into cover, and that's all you see.
Okay, I'm going to hold.
You don't know those are there.
Huh?
I'm Brendan.
Oh.
Well, we know that guy's there because he popped out.
Yes,
the shop.
yes, true.
That's the guy I'm measuring to from it.
Yeah, that's the guy I'm basically going to be like. If he pops out from behind that cover, I will shoot at him with the assault rifle.
Okay.
I might have a very similar turn. It's down to me.
Eva Kyles.
For every grave's turn. There is an action turn. And a movement action turn.
Sometimes 3 net action.
As the dawn will hear. Ja.
Night train to the end.